How are you?
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Another Hot Topics video. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk about my video yesterday. A lot of you were emailing me saying that your video is not being shown in Canada or outside the United States. So what happened is I said something on the video that somebody didn't want out there yet, and they took the video down. This pisses me off. They took the video down and they said because some of the shows that you were talking about hadn't aired in certain countries yet and they didn't want this information out. Okay, fine. They took the video down. But in the meantime, so they take the video down. I don't get paid for the video. Another smaller blog picks it up and is running wild with the story. So they put my video back up, I don't know, 5-6 hours later. And then, but they're not showing it in certain countries. Yeah, I'm having a bad day. Okay, people, I'm having a bad day. So that's what happened. And you guys are saying what happened to the video? It's back up now, but it's not up in certain countries because they didn't want that information out yet. They hadn't aired a certain episode, but you just go to another blog and get the information. Do you guys see why I said I will never, ever, ever try to go first anymore? It's a headache. But that's what happened to the video yesterday. So if you're in another country, I'm so sorry. They just refuse to play it in other countries. I think, but they'll play the video. I think they said in a couple months, whatever. I'm whatever. So, but today we're going to talk about Ivana Trump passing away. Oh gosh, we're going to talk about Pastor Gray still in critical condition. We're going to talk about Kevin Hunter did another interview. I can't get another Wendy story, but I said I'm going to follow it. We're going to talk about Arionne Curry. I was supposed to talk about her yesterday, and then we got so tied up that I forgot. And then we're going to talk about Khloe Kardashian in this pregnancy. She's supposed to not be the surrogacy, and how it just doesn't make sense. I'll put it that way. So let me bring up the crew. Hey, Perry.
Yeah.
Perry, didn't I tell you I'm having a bad day?
I'm trying to wake you up. It's okay. It's okay. Ain't nobody.
Perry, I am having a bad day.
Ain't nobody got time for you to have a bad day.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, but can you imagine? They're taking my video down because they don't want the information out there. Other blogs pick it up, and then they get paid for a story, and I don't.
Right.
It's crazy. It is what it is. I'm not complaining. Things could be worse. Things could be worse. Let's start out with some sad information. Let's talk about Ivanka Trump. So it's being reported everywhere that she passed away at the age of 73 from a heart attack. Let me get it up here. This is sad.
Mm-hmm.
Even though hold on. You guys know I love my pictures. Hold on. Even though I don't think she got the same backlash as Trump. I think a lot of women liked her, especially. Oh, let me see if I have this clip. They liked her a lot, especially because of the way that she handled the divorce with Donald Trump so many years ago. Remember, he was cheating on her with, it was a big deal back in the day. What's her name? Marla Maples. Maples. Is that it? Marla Maples?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
And she came on. This is really what she got known for. She did a little clip in the First Wives Club or Second Wives Club. Oh, I can't remember the name of the movie. I have the clip. And she was known for saying, "Don't get mad, get even." Do you guys remember this? Let me play this clip.
Ivana, I want to thank you for coming so much. You're an angel.
Oh, of course, Ellie. Thank you so much again. Ladies, we have to be strong and independent. And remember, what? Don't get mad. Get everything.
That was so cute. You guys remember that? I know there was a time where she ran half of Vegas. She had a lot of real estate here in Vegas. But I liked Ivana because she was she had this long-lasting feud with Donald Trump's wife. Now I can't think of her name. Melania. With Melania. Let me show you this clip. Did I have this? Her and Melania didn't get along. And they didn't get along because the rumors was that Ivanka was always his favorite wife. Have you heard these rumors? That she was always, she was always the favorite, according to the rumors. Let me play this little clip from when on The View, when they talk about the feud for a little bit. Hold on.
Lady is not really all that happy with her husband's ex, Ivana Trump. Because apparently she made a claim on GMA yesterday. Well, I'm not going to tell you. Take a look.
I have the direct number to White House, but I don't really want to call him there because Melania is there, and I don't want to cause any kind of jealousy or something like that because I'm basically first Trump wife, okay? I'm first lady, okay?
And that's how, according to the rumors, that she acted. Like, I'm the first wife, and she always had special privileges. They said he was always nice to her. He really loved her, but he just had that disease called cheating. And sleeping with, he slept with, according to the rumors, what's the girl's name that Michael Avenatti was her attorney? The Stormy. She was a
the porn,
porn star. Yeah, like
yeah.
You know, he's known.
She wasn't the first
rumor
one. I mean, he used to look at the girls in the dressing room. Remember?
Well, they say he sleeps around. They sleeps around a lot.
Yeah.
He also was quoted saying that grab him by the pee.
Yeah.
So he cheated, but they said that he loved Ivana. Like he really loved her, and she divorced him. She wasn't playing when he found out about Marla Maples. But this death is comes at a tricky time because the rumors are that Donald's not speaking to Ivanka, his daughter, Ivanka, because she testified against him during these when they went in the Capitol. I can't think of the word.
January 6th.
Yeah, but they're giving it a word, insurrection. I can't remember the name, but anyway, and these two are not speaking. I wonder if this is going to change things. I mean, you could say what you want about Donald Trump. I think that he does have a relationship. I don't know about Tiffany, but he has a relationship with his children. He did. I mean, until Ivanka. They're not speaking now. They're not. He came out. No other family member has made a public comment just yet. It's just Donald Trump came out, and I don't even know if I want to read it. He just said that she passed away and she was a wonderful mother and a wonderful person. I wonder how this is going to affect his relationship with Ivanka. Will they come together and say, well, I'm the only parent you have left, or is she going to hold her ground?
Apparently, his wife was the one that was in the way of that, right?
Of what?
Ivanka. I mean, wasn't Melania telling Trump not to talk to his daughter?
Oh, well, those are the rumors. So they've got this big family feud going on, but at the root of it is that what are the authorities? I don't know the correct words because I'm catching bits and pieces. Is going to keep people that has something to do with the Capitol. I don't know what it's called. That riot. Yeah. And they're saying either you talk or we're pressing charges against you. So this is how Ivanka supposedly went and told some information that she knew. And also she was upset because she was saying that her father lied to her about the Capitol break-ins or something like that. But this is the first family feud they ever had. But up until now, that family's been really close. He made them prominent members in his cabinet and stuff like that. And I think he one time said, and you guys quote me if I'm wrong, the only people he does trust is his children, because he's those older ones. So he has them, and then he has Tiffany with Marla, and then he has Barron. He's still a kid, too young to get into politics and stuff like that. But I wonder how this is going to affect his relationship with his three older children, who Ivana was their mother. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Someone put it in the chat. That's the word they're calling it. Insurrection. That's it. Am I saying that right? Insurrection. Yeah.
Maybe they'll come together now since this tragic event has happened. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to jail, Daddy. Whoever it is, I'm going to have to speak too. Yeah, I'm not going to jail
No,
for
no.
this.
If that's your father, politics
I'm
is
not going to
fine.
jail for Daddy. And Daddy is older than me, so if they do lock him up, he
You would turn on your father.
I love Daddy. I love my dad. I love my dad, but I ain't going to jail for nobody.
Your
No.
father?
No, if they come to me and say, if I don't speak up, I'm going to get press charges against me and I can get locked up. Oh, no. And they're going to want to make an example of me because I'm Trump's daughter. Oh, no. Oh, no. What y'all need to know?
Okay, so I have this undying loyalty for my family. We talked about it before.
Mhm.
My whole family, I have this unwavering loyalty to. I don't know if I would lie for you, but I couldn't see myself testify against my father. I don't know. Am I dumb, Perry? I couldn't do that to my dad. I would make up a lie, or I just
yeah.
couldn't turn on my father.
And I get that part, but I mean, maybe there's a little deeper than that. I don't think she went in and turned on him neither. I don't think
she said some incriminating information that led to him. So
right. Well,
and he's mad, and she's mad, and they're all mad at each other. And I don't know. Would you do it on your dad? You loved your dad. You were a spitting image of your dad. Would you turn on your dad?
no, I wouldn't turn on him, but I would have to keep living my life, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't.
Ivanka has her own children now, married. So
Yeah, I'm gonna get locked up. No,
well,
I'm gonna be on the outside and put money on your book. I'm gonna write
here's the thing. I would expect my father to not put me in that position. Help me out, Dad. You know they're coming after me.
Yes.
But I don't think I would testify against my father.
And when they when the feds tap on my door, Sharrell, and they knocking it down with the guns and stuff like they did Jen Shaw. Oh no, I'm singing like a bird. No.
Ivanka is too selfish and would not go down with the Titanic. She is turning against her husband as well. Yeah, that's what I heard. She only cares about the kids. Well, I don't know, you guys. Diva has a point. Maybe it's a personal thing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking right now until I change my mind. I don't know how
the kids gonna raise themselves, Sharrell.
Yeah.
I gotta leave my kids out here because I'm being loyal to Daddy. Daddy should have never did this. He was dead wrong. I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
When I heard about it, I was mortified. I was mortified when I heard about it. No. Going down.
That's a family divided at this point, because we can say up until the argument, Donald Trump was always close with his children.
Yes.
Very close. And according to the rumors, Ivana, am I saying Ivana, always had his heart. And she's just a tough, I liked her. She presented herself really well. Yeah. And she moved on from that divorce. She didn't let no man bring her down. I tell you that. She did not pull, some women fall apart.
She still had the keys to his heart. She said she got the number to the White House. She let the new wife know, listen, I will let y'all be. But if I wanted to, I could call him at the White House. If I need $10,000 or $100,000, I could get it from him.
But did you hear about
the first wife?
What's her name? Melania wouldn't like her to come over. Didn't want her to come over. Tried to get Donald to not have her come over. She was jealous. Well, she was jealous of Ivanka.
Yeah.
But Melania is a million times prettier and younger.
It's not about that. It's about the power.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I mean, Donald treat Melania just like the trick she is.
Did you just call Melania a trick?
But the other one had more respect, so it's like more of a power thing. Yeah.
Well, the rumors are that Melania is like a mail order bride. Right, well, have you heard those rumors? I didn't make that up.
That's my point.
The rumors.
Yeah, that's my point. Mm-hmm.
And listen, Ivanka, she had the first 3 kids, right? She got the 2 boys. She has the daughter. Those are the ones that he was with on his show. He always did good with for his kids, right? Because when he had that show, The Apprentice, all of his kids was on there in some way, shape, or form.
Well,
Right.
remember they fired George and Carolyn. There used to be 2 other people by his side on The Apprentice.
Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
They sure
right,
did.
right.
Hired them for his children. He always
Yes, he did.
had a good relationship with his children. So this is weird. How's it going to play out? Like you said, Diva, Ivanka was put in a very difficult position.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And besides that, I don't think she ever would have turned on her father. But
No,
this
she
is,
wouldn't.
yeah, she would have never. But this is a you or me situation.
Yeah.
Lovely says, exactly, Diva. I love Daddy, but I ain't going to a stone lonesome for you. I mean, I think listen. I'm very, very close to my father. I probably would have rode it as long as I could with avoiding, evading. I would want my dad to step in. I don't know. It's crazy. That's a crazy situation.
Right,
But
right.
IRP, Ivana, she was 73.
Mm,
You never know. You
yeah.
know, that's not old to me anymore. Well, all my family, my grandparents and stuff, they like late 80s, early 90s in my
Yes.
family.
Yeah.
So to me, that's still a lot of time. 73 is
Yeah.
not that old if you ask me, but you know, you ask my son, he told me 50 was old the other day.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I see. So the older I get,
Yeah.
the younger.
You push the age up, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
God.
R.I.P. Ivana. We'll have a conversation when I drop the link later. If you were put in a situation, you or dad, what would you do? Perry, I'm gonna start with you.
I mean, he got to go. No, I mean, see, the difference is it's not like somebody just going to volunteer to turn somebody in.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Let's not make it like she's knocking on him. She just, if he wouldn't have did the shit he did,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been no words they could have
Put your
changed
children in
around
that
on her.
position.
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So let's talk about Arionne. I was supposed to talk about it yesterday and got
Mhm.
tore up. And got caught up in other conversations and forgot about it. That's why I
Yep.
try to keep my videos to 3 subjects only. But sometimes I just want to say little things to get it out
I
the
tried
way.
to tell you. You told me to shut up.
He did. So somebody gave me a super chat yesterday and said, "Are you going to talk about Arionne?" Well, what happened was I had talked about it earlier on the phone with Diva
Mhm.
and thought that I talked about it on the video. So Arionne, Perry, don't start, is the side chick who we call coleslaw. It is what it is. You can get mad all day, Arionne. You know you are coleslaw. Funky Dineva gave you that name because you had an affair with a married man, Martell Holt, from Love and Marriage Huntsville.
We ain't gonna do this.
Okay. We're not gonna do what?
No, ladies, I'm not gonna let y'all sit here and bash this woman. If that's what y'all
Bash
idea is.
Arionne?
Yeah.
Listen, let me get this story out first because Perry is smoking something on some nonsense.
She's pretty though. She's very beautiful.
And y'all are some haters.
She
Mm-hmm.
had an affair with Martell and got pregnant, had his baby. It all played itself out on Love and Marriage Huntsville. They end up getting a divorce over it, Martell and Melody. I'm trying to catch everyone up that hasn't watched it. And he left his wife and then they start hanging out. Remember, they'd be at clubs together. And I think in her twisted head, she thought, okay, now that Melody's out the picture, I'm going to be the new Mrs. Holt. That's what
She sure did.
Look at Diva. She can't wait to talk. Look at Diva. But that's not what happened. So lately, there have been rumors going around that Martell, I think he mentioned it on the show. He said, I miss being married. That's what he said on the show. I miss being married. But the rumors is he wants his wife back and they were seen on vacation, and Melody has given permission again to film with him. She stopped filming with him, people. She was not playing. She was done with him. And so they have a relationship now, supposedly for the sake of the children, but the rumors is he wants his wife back. This is slapping the face to the side piece, to Khloe Slaw, because when you're the other woman, I'm thinking, I've never been the other woman. I've been married 31 years. You're always wanting to be, I'm thinking she always wants to be with Martell because that's her baby daddy. And I don't know. I'm thinking she always wants to be with him, but that's not how it's turning out. So she went on social media a couple of days ago, ranting and raving. Okay, ranting and raving because she feels that the public looks down on her. They do. She says that she should have been on that show. She will never be on the show because Melody's saying she will never be on the show. I think Melody even fell out with Tasha K because Tasha K tried to get no. Oh, yeah. So she did an interview with Tasha K in which she never really apologized for sleeping with a married man. She acted like she never said sorry. She never got that sorry out of it. She was kind of smug and arrogant, if you ask me. And so she never got that apology. So Melody, I think, was it Tasha K was going to call Melody? I don't remember how it went. How did it go, Diva? She was going to call her on the, how did that go?
So Tasha K was going to call Melody, but act like Arionne wasn't there. And that's where I'll give Arionne a piece of redeeming quality, because she was even like, nah, don't do that. Like, don't do that, right? Where they do that at, right? But here's the thing. Arionne is a poster child for the side chicks. The side chicks better take notes, because in the end of the day, the side chicks don't win. Now, here she is. She thought she was going to be his wife, right? And then she thought she was straight up going to take Melody's place. She thought she was going to be the wife. She thought she was going to be on the show. She's talking about she's supposed to be on the show. What show, girl? Go do your own show. Well, and you know what? Go ahead.
She did a 40-minute interview where she was talking to callers that called in, and she was defensive. She said, y'all always, trying to make me look bad, always talking bad about me. I didn't break up a marriage. Let me show you a clip. This is a minute clip. I whittled it down. But she acted this way the whole video. The whole video was
a mess.
Shame. Yeah. Let me play this. It's only a minute.
I'm not trying to be hostile. I just gotta set the tone to let y'all know. If you don't like me, I don't need to set the tone.
But you don't gotta let me know that. I was just letting you know.
Because you on my live. So
but I was just letting you know that I'm not one of those wives that's coming to disrespect you or anything of that nature.
Okay, so don't judge me.
I'm not.
Don't fucking judge me.
Arionne, I'm not.
Don't judge me as being a woman. Like, y'all come for me so fucking hard. Don't judge me.
I don't. Can I be?
Don't fucking
judge
me.
Can
y'all
be
bitches
honest?
kill fucking me. Y'all grown ass, old ass bitches kill me.
Ain't nobody judging you, Arionne. What I don't feel. Okay. So listen.
It's because the whole world knows your story, and you think that
everybody knows a part of your story. Exactly. We don't know. Exactly. We don't know your story. We only know a part of it.
I told you from the jump that I fucks with you. It's not even like that at all.
I don't feel like I want to see you win from one black woman to another.
Me too.
Ain't no big deal to me, but I'm telling you right now, I would never judge you. It's not for me to judge you. God going to judge us all. What I'm saying about it is, it just seems like the fact that you, for 1 minute, you be say one thing, and the next minute you want to justify the wrongdoing. Oh, he was following me, this, that, and the third. And then you get so defensive. You ain't got to be defensive against the wives. The problem really is Martell. I don't even think it's Melody.
Okay, so can I talk? Because y'all saying that if y'all taking that out on the girl, but y'all take it out on the girl who your husband is pursuing.
I would never take it on it if my husband.
Hold on, can I talk? Because I let you sit up here and talk, and I was quiet, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay, because y'all make it seem like my husband did this, my husband did that, but do y'all ever consider what your husband did, but y'all always take it out on the girl. It's women like you who always take it out on the woman.
Mm. Mm. Yeah. And then she goes on. So after doing that, and it's the cockiness, I think, that is really making people upset. She went on to say that because everyone is doing her wrong, because Carlos won't let her on the show, that she will be creating her own YouTube channel.
Good for her.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Absolutely Airy. You want the latest tea? Come sip with me. Subscribe. Click the link in my bio now.
She's pissing everybody off. Diva, what is she doing wrong?
What did she do wrong? See, here's the thing, right? How you think you're going to be in somebody else's marriage and then you're going to win at the end? If you're so strong in your spot, you know how to be a side chick, you would have never got pregnant by the man. Do what you do. You understand what I mean? And now you mad because you're not getting on this platform, on that show, right? And you're also big mad because he went on vacation with his ex-wife and all of the kids. And then you mad because your kid wasn't included. But here's the thing. You didn't care nothing about her kids and her marriage. So now you want her to care about you and your kid. Make that make sense. No, when Martell plans a vacation, he should take all of his kids. But Melanie planned that vacation, and it was for her kids and her children's father, her ex-husband. And no, you will never, ever see the day of light on Love and Marriage Huntsville. You don't belong there. Do your YouTube channel. But here's the thing. After a while, what are you going to talk about?
What do you mean? On your YouTube channel?
What you
I mean, at this point, we can just talk about the damn affair because y'all being a little hard on the lady. Look,
we're being hard on the lady.
Y'all upset that Martell lied to Melanie, his wife, the one he made the agreement with to love and honor and all that shit, right? But then you look at this, coleslaw that needs to be refrigerated, not left out in the sun, right? She needs to be refrigerated, right? And put some
I'm not messing with Perry.
Put some respect on her name is what I'm trying to say. At the end of the
Perry,
day,
first of all, she needs to put
come on. She went on Tasha K's show and she did not apologize.
She did not apologize.
Did Martell apologize?
You know what?
We're talking about
did Martell
Perry,
apologize?
what does that have to do with anything? We're talking about Arionne.
I will wait.
I'm talking about Arionne.
Look, that baby was not. Arionne did not make that baby by herself.
She didn't, but guess what?
Can I wait on the apology for Martell?
He did apologize, but guess what?
On Tasha K show. Matter of fact, you come on this show and apologize.
No. Perry, when your man sits on TV, okay, when her baby daddy, Arionne's baby daddy, sits on TV and calls her a peasant, okay, sits on TV and tells her on the phone the show she trying to get on, she don't realize if she did get on that show, she would get punked. He called her on the phone on that show and said he wanted a paternity test. So that's indirectly calling you a straight hoe. Okay,
well,
I don't know who that baby belongs to.
Diva. I don't watch too much of that
show. What does
show.
Martell have to do with her behavior?
No. I don't watch too much of that show. But if I go back and remember, he pretty much said the same thing about Melanie.
Oh,
remember his excuses?
Okay, don't take. Oh my God, Perry, I'm not taking your bait.
No. That's not his excuse. He said things. Well, what happened was she was seeing somebody. You remember this? And he went into detail. He went into detail about some other stuff. I'm just saying. So on one hand, look,
Harry, we got to stay focused, right? Let's stay focused on Arionne. Let's stay focused on the side chick who thinks she's going to win.
Martell does. You keep changing the subject.
Yes.
We're talking about Arionne. It doesn't matter what Martell did. She did
Martell,
wrong.
Look, the reason why she get these expectations, Martell, before she spread her legs, probably lied to her too, the same way he did to Melanie.
He said he told that chick from day one that he was married. Okay,
that's what he's telling you.
Well, she ain't. Listen, let me tell you something.
I mean, you know what?
We know what type of character she is, Harry. When a man sits on TV and calls you a peasant,
if your doorbell go ding dong, I'm here. You know I'm married. Well, the girl figured, well, you here. You must be here.
I'm slamming the door, Perry. I'm slamming the door.
No,
There's no married man that's
you will.
hold
But
on
I
my
mean,
door.
look, this girl is lonely and looking for somebody, and then her doorbell ring, and here come Martell.
She
Okay, I'm
should have
done.
called Candy
There,
and got her
stop.
some toys.
It's ridiculous. You're getting ridiculous. Listen, the reason that the public hates her is because she knew what she was doing. She was
Yes.
trying to fire Melody and take her place, and
Yep.
the plan didn't work. The plan didn't
Backfired.
work. And then instead of saying, I had this plan, I'm a failure because the plan didn't work, she's acting like she didn't do anything wrong.
She
And no
feel
one's
like-
going to watch her funky YouTube channel
She
except
feel
for
like
you.
she was used, Sharrell.
Used by who, Perry?
Martell.
She was used by herself. She used herself.
She signed up for the shenanigans.
Thank you.
And that's what she got.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
I mean, Melanie said I do to him, so I guess she signed up for it too.
No, she's the wife.
No,
and that's why right now, and
Did she
that's
not
why
sign up
Perry,
for it too?
and that's why Perry, when she went on vacation, Martell was there with her 4 kids, and Arionne was on the live crying.
I'm like, girl,
right,
shut up. No one wants to hear from you. And she played herself. And that poor kid is going to end up getting in the middle and getting the side effects of the daddy not really loving the mother. That kid gonna get left out. Is it a boy?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. He gonna get left out time and time again because Melody gonna make sure that her kids get what they need. And
Right.
Martell gonna be too busy chasing back up after Melody. And who's gonna get left out? The little boy.
Right. No, I
It
get that.
is what it is.
I get that. And then that'll be on Martell too.
Kobe is a mess. Kobe says Sharina is a respectful side piece. Stay in her place.
She sure did. She sure did.
Here we got another one. Sharrell, hit the smoke weed every day for smoke it every day. Smoke weed now.
Ain't nobody
Perry
got
must
time
be
for that.
smoking something now because he's crazy and he feels that Martell should be getting the same kind of treatment as Arionne. And no, I don't think so.
You know, it goes back to my basic points. My basic points. I'm just saying, I get it. When Martell did the thing to Melanie, she was hurt.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you feel betrayed.
This is Team Melody over here.
I know. I feel you that I don't have nothing against Melanie. I'm just saying Martell is the problem that we seem to overlook.
Yeah,
the same way he lied to Melanie and said, I love you to death do us apart and all that shit. He probably said it to
Arionne. But
Arionne?
here's the thing, Perry. The problem I'm having with her, go in your corner and shut up. You
Oh,
your baby. You know what you did. You got what you got. So go somewhere, sit down, raise your kid, and mind your business, and do your YouTube channel. What's the name of it?
I don't know if I
Whatever.
ain't going on it. It's Arionne. Arionne. Listen, here's the thing too.
the name of her channel should be getting that child
Here's
support.
a grown person's problem that we really need to address. Does Melody take her children and let them develop a relationship with their stepbrother?
That's too hard.
Well, here's the thing, right? Maybe
It's hard. I don't know.
maybe time will heal all wounds, but at this
But not
moment
now.
right now, it is not Melody's task to take on. It's Martell's. Those are his kids. They all belong to him. So when he go over to his mama house and bring all the kids there and have a nice big party in the backyard, okay? But Arionne, I'm sorry, she ain't got to invite your kid on the trip with them.
But the kids suffer. We're making the little boy pay the
We
price.
ain't making the kids suffer. No, this is what Arionne signed up for. You signed up for this. Okay? You getting what you got. Okay? You signed up for the shenanigans. You signed up for the disrespect. And you should have known your place when you were signing up to be a side chick.
But I don't think Arionne is mad because the other kids.
Hardcore.
I don't think that she's mad because the other kids ain't coming to hang out with her kids. I think she feel betrayed by Martell.
Yeah.
That's it.
She
I
does,
don't
but she wanted her kid on that trip, on the family trip.
And because she's mad at Martell.
Well, too bad for her.
Okay.
Let's move on really quickly. A couple days ago, we did a story about R. Kelly being engaged to his, I don't know what you call Joycelyn, his captor. I don't know. I thought she had Stockholm syndrome. And then Perry brought up the point that these mothers were taking their children there to as victims. And I thought that was the most ridiculous thing I heard of. So Deb sent me this a couple days ago. I'm just now getting to it now. Where in court documents, they named a victim by the name of Jane Doe, but actually admitted that her mother sent her there to seduce R. Kelly and even get pregnant by R. Kelly. And she told her what to say. And these are in legal court documents. I know, it's crazy. I'll post these later because I'm running out of time. But it was, for this parent, it was an intentional thing. And they're saying that the daughter was 17 at the time. And how old was Azriel? I'm thinking they might be talking about Azriel. But they just named her as Jane Doe in the documents. So what Perry said was right. A lot of these parents willingly handed their children over to R. Kelly because he's a celebrity. And today, this article on Radar Online saying that before he was sentenced, R. Kelly wrote a letter to the judge telling him that he did not seduce Aaliyah. It was the other way around. And not only that, hold on, let me do this. Not only that, it was Aaliyah's idea to get married. Perry, you said you were suspicious of the Aaliyah relationship too. You always said that the parents had to know. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I think so.
It's all leading up to Aaliyah's parents knew. Oh, geez, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say.
Well, you know what, Sharrell? Here's the thing. If you don't know where your 15-year-old and your 14-year-old is doing, listen, I don't know if they ever stopped these commercials, but I know when I was growing up, there was this commercial on TV. It used to come on late. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Did you ever see that commercial or hear that commercial? They used to play it all the time. It's like, how do you not know the whereabouts of your kids when they're that young and what they are doing? Listen, I stay in the business. And no, I'm not dropping you off. I don't care how big the celebrity is or what they are doing. I'm not dropping you off there. And also, when you buy these tickets to these concerts, because I bought a few for my son recently, it literally says on the ticket that the person needs to be 18 or over or have someone 18 or over with them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You that desperate for money?
Here's the thing. I agree with Perry. I laughed when Perry said it at first, but all the enablers and all the parents need to be jailed too. Not just R. Kelly. Here, I got a super chat. This says, I agree with Perry. Martell was the one. He was the one that disrespected his wife. And if Arionne is a peasant, what is Martell? Oh, some people agree with Perry. Listen, I will say this, Perry. Every time you say something, I automatically shoot you down. I don't think about what you say. I'm just used to the win because you go through it all day long.
I know how I go. You can't handle the truth.
I will publicly say you were right about this R. Kelly thing. The parents need to be in jail. The enablers need to be in jail. Any assistant that knew, any friends that knew, he should not be the only one in jail.
Nope.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Let's move on really quickly to I'm getting long-winded, and now I'm really taking up time. Let me say this really quickly about the Khloe Kardashian. Where did I do with that? Okay. Oh, on the Kevin thing. Well, I'll save that for tomorrow. Let's talk about Khloe really quick. So, I don't even know what I did with the article. There's more information coming out about this Khloe stuff and getting a surrogate. And I laughed. I did a video about it earlier today. And Perry said, Perry is a mess. He said, how do we know that? Hold on, I hit the wrong button. That to a couple, how do we know that this isn't a concocted story, basically? That Tristan could have got another woman pregnant again. And they're making up this story. How do we know that we're supposed to believe they're not together anymore? We're supposed to believe that they were not intimate. It just not, yes, they're saying that they weren't intimate. So now this is what they're saying that happened. That back in November, a month before we found out about Mara Lee's baby, her and Tristan made this embryo because they could store the eggs, and made that all before they ever knew about the second baby. And now they're not together, and they just decided to use the egg because Khloe wanted another baby. They're not intimate, they're not dating. I smell BS. This doesn't, it makes no sense. And then another thing that I just found out is he wasn't paying child support on Mara Lee's baby. He just paid her 1.9 million, basically 2 million cash up front, all of a sudden out of nowhere. He gave her this money for the year. That's nothing to him. Tristan, unfortunately, has a lot of money. I know he signed a $50 million contract back when he played with Cleveland, but that was so long ago. He's been making other money besides that from basketball. So $2 million isn't anything. I feel that these two are lying. They're together. They're sleeping together. Khloe doesn't want to be called stupid. No, it just says the story doesn't make sense. Don't pee on my leg and tell me that it's raining. She just doesn't want to be called stupid. And they're setting everything up because why isn't she talking about it? They have a surrogate representative talking to the public. What? A representative? You guys are lying. You don't want to be asked questions. You don't want to be caught lying. You don't want those clips to be played back when we find out that y'all are lying, that you are still sleeping together, and that you willingly had a baby with this man. It doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
I can't stand it. I really can't. The Kardashians get away with a lot, but I'm not mad on them. What did you tell me, Diva? Money buys you special privileges that the rest of us don't have.
Yep.
With that being said, though, I know you're lying, Khloe.
Something ain't right.
You're not fooling me.
It's just not right. I mean, something going on there. Like, she could say that they had this embryo since 2021 November. It don't mean you had to use it.
Right.
Yeah,
and that
even if
family,
you had the embryo, why would you use it? She's still connected to this man.
Right. And, unless something came out and you trying to get ahead of the news stories. And, they don't mind paying that hush money.
Well, you know what? Oh, that's another thing. So when I was reading the stuff that So Debonair sent me about R. Kelly, he's been paying people off hush money for years. So celebrities have special advantages that the rest of us don't have. And so the Kardashians can pay off whoever they want to shut up and not talk about this and talk about that. Sound off, Andrea. Hey, Andrea, I haven't seen you in a while on screen. I talk to you every day.
Let me say something about Khloe. Tristan didn't pay shit. Khloe paid that damn money. And nothing about it. Khloe paid that money because if Tristan was going to pay that money, he would have been paid that money to her long time ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it. And the sad part about it that her mama didn't teach them girls nothing about self-worth as a woman. Nothing. Nothing. They're doing this because she don't want people to say Khloe is stupid again. She's being dumb. I mean, is that the only black man that's in Hollywood?
Yeah.
She's a fool. And Martell and Coleslaw knew that Martell was married when she jumped in the bed with him, opened up her legs. Okay.
Come on.
She knew.
Hell no.
Come on.
Yes,
Come on. Yeah.
She knew. And she knew the consequences that if she didn't take them pills or tell him to wrap it up, that it was the baby was going to come. Okay.
Andre, I got a question for you.
She knew.
I got a question for you, though.
What?
When Martell hit that, did he know he was married?
Don't do that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he knew.
Okay, all right.
He
Case
knew.
closed.
It was a free stuff, and he was digging in it. He knew he was a dog just like she was. Both of them knew,
All right.
and they didn't care. And they didn't care about the consequences. But now they want everybody to say, "Oh, well, her child
Can
this,
I
her
talk?
child
Can I
that."
talk? Can I talk? Because y'all
Yeah,
up here, y'all always want to put it like the side woman is just wrong.
I didn't
Tell
do
me
that. I
why
didn't
you
say
feel that
that.
way.
No. I didn't say that. If you would have
Can I
listened to me,
talk? Can I talk? Can I talk?
Tulsa, you coming in hot. You coming in hot. What you got to
yeah,
say?
because you come there real high. So let me say what I got to say. Then you can say what you want to say. I'm saying this.
Okay.
Both of them are wrong. It's 50-50. He knew that he was doing wrong, and she did too. Okay?
No, you know what
No
though?
man can make.
50,
No
50,
man
50
should
on
be able.
what?
It's
I mean,
not
she's
Of
50
sleeping
50.
around with each other,
she wasn't
having sex
50%.
with
She
each
wasn't
other.
50% of his marriage. He was 50%. Melanie was the other 50%. Okay.
Yep.
So
But Perry, nobody forced
apples
them to
and
lay
oranges,
down
apples and
together.
oranges. I'm not saying the girl
But
should have known better. You know, I mean, she should have more morals, not to want to mess up a relationship. But he should have had better
Look
sense
at
and kept his
Tulsa.
ass at home.
I agree, Perry. What I'm saying is this. Okay. What I'm saying, I really don't give a damn. But what I'm saying is this. Both of them knew the actions of their behavior. He was a dog, and she laid down there with him. Martell just as doggish and guilty as anybody. And if I was Melanie, ain't no way in the world I'd take that damn dog back. Because first of all, I can't see myself laying next to him thinking, is he playing around? Is he
But
doing it
here's the
again?
thing, Andrea. Me and Diva think that if it wasn't for everyone watching Melody, she would take him back. That's what I think.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I believe that.
No.
No,
They're
what?
still very much in love. Go ahead, Ruth.
No. Feelings of a person who has been married that long, they just
Hold
don't
on, hold on,
evaporate.
Ruth. Let me let Tulsa talk because she is just
Yeah, because Tulsa's
distracted.
walking around
Tulsa,
the
what you
yard with
doing,
with
Tulsa?
inflatable pool.
She's restless.
Is
No,
you
you
go
can
get
let
in
her
the
talk.
pool?
Go ahead, Tulsa, talk because you're distracting me. Go ahead. We
We can't
can't
hear
hear
you.
you. You're on mute. Oh, we can't hear.
Put that can down. Look at it.
I can't.
If you want the hottest tea, come on over to my channel. I have a YouTube channel now.
Okay. Thank you, Tulsa.
Okay.
Tulsa, I'm gonna drop you because you distracted me. Did you want to say anything today, Arionne?
My name is not Tulsa, it's Arionne.
All right. Tulsa,
Okay.
what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? You feel that we're coming down too rough on Arionne?
Well, no, I'm just here to reenact Arionne.
She's a
Really?
mess. She's a mess. But sound off, Tulsa, because I'm gonna drop you because we can't hear you and it's slow. Okay. Thank you. She's a mess. Go ahead. What are you gonna say, Ruth? Sorry.
So what I was trying to say is that a person who has been married that long, like Melody and Mattel, they have 4 children. Their life is not just going to evaporate. She's a human being. We still have those emotions. She's still dealing with the loss of the marriage. It's worse than death. Death is, something that you can't control. But where you see this knucklehead even moving around and making statements and bragging and, still going back to this idiot, it even hurts more. However, Arionne and Mattel, the blame is not 50-50. The blame is 100% on Mattel because he is the one who said I do to Melody.
Yep.
He is the one who is
But
married.
listen, Ruth.
Listen.
Arionne won't stay off of social media. She's doing
She
interviews.
wants.
She's reminding me.
Honey, hoes are thirsty. You have to know that. And hoes want to be respected more than the wife, like they doing something. That's how hoes
She
roll.
want to be recognized. She want to be recognized.
Yeah. You
So
just
that's why
busted that
she's getting
ass.
so much heat. She
But
won't
see,
shut up.
She won't shut up. But see, here's the thing, though, Sharrell. Hoes need to know the rules of engagement.
Oh!
Know what you signed up for. Know what you signed up for. You signed up for the disrespect, and now you're asking why you're being disrespected. How stupid
Exactly.
are you? Okay,
Mhm.
you came in a situation and you know you was messing with somebody else's man. And I understand what people are trying to say because he was married, he's the one that made a commitment. She has a responsibility in this too. I am not letting a married man cross the threshold of my home. I'm not letting a married man touch the most precious thing that God gave me, my body. And if I did fall stupid and silly to it, you're definitely not going to leave no seed in me so I can have a baby and being a baby into this nonsense. Yo, that's crazy.
But
Go ahead, Ruth.
Diva,
Yeah.
there are people in this life that exist and they don't have a moral compass. And we live
Right.
with them. We live with them. Trust me, she could not have a moral compass behaving the way she does. I'm telling you.
It's the after effect of me. She won't shut up. Sebastian, is that
let me
coleslaw up
let
there?
me make one more statement too.
Okay.
I hate people who compare Melody to that, crackhead. I don't like it because Melody is a trophy. She's black excellence. The
Yes,
way
she
she
is.
moves, the way she talks, the way she represents her family, the
Yes.
way, do you see how she protected Mattel not to
Yep.
let the world that he has no brains but 2 cents?
Yep.
She was the bread, butter, and bacon. And went and fucked a 0% interest, stupid woman. Anyway,
Well,
whatever.
Perry, you were going 1,000 miles per hour till Ruth came up. What you got to say to what she's saying?
I still stand corrected. Ruth verified what I said.
Yeah.
I got tired of the haters.
It's
50-50. A hoe ain't got to care about nothing but her wholeness. Right?
But you care about more down though, Perry, right? Because now she got to care about the baby that she brought into this, right?
Exactly.
And
she fights for a spot that don't belong to her.
To those who are saying that should Melody help the relationship between the child Arionne's child and her children, it's not her responsibility.
Nope.
Exactly.
The only time Melody steps in to even care about the bastard is on the day of the funeral. Yes, on the day of the funeral, Melody can have some sympathy and say, come and sit on the front row with your siblings. Other than that, a bastard doesn't get the front row.
Come on, Ruth.
Now, see, you know what? Just be the kid is innocent, right? But she doesn't have to.
I know that, but a bastard is a bastard. What do you call, what's the definition of a bastard?
Damn, Ruth.
I still don't want to roll with that. I'm going to let that go.
No, I'm just asking you. Give me a definition of a bastard. A child born outside of a marriage, period. What I am trying to say is that I went through these things. People don't play with people's emotions. Melody could have died and left 4 children because of this Arionne girl. But because of God's mercy and, grace on her life, she's still here and she's still standing strong. Some of the things that we do to other people, we have to be mindful of our behavior.
So you've been through this. You understand how it feels. What should happen to the kid? What should happen to Arionne's child?
Arionne's child, Mattel should support the child.
Right, I agree.
Support the child. However, it's not Melody's responsibility to care, even to offer to do nothing. She has nothing to do with it. Melody went before God and swore that she will be with Mattel till death do us part. But that wasn't the case because of what happened. And what happened brought the child into the world. She can't be reminded all the time, constantly. It's not going to happen. You human beings don't behave like that. We don't feel like that. No.
Well, I agree that this could have really broke Melody. And she really was strong. She came through strong because what he did, having a baby, the affair is hard enough. Then you bring a child into this?
I have literally seen Sharrell go off on people. If somebody went near Perry, hallelujah.
It's a mess. Sebastian, sound off. Is that coleslaw you have on your?
Yes, it is. It is coleslaw. It is coleslaw.
Okay, sound off. What do you have to say?
Okay, first I want to sound off on the Melania and Ivana situation and the Ivanka situation. Ivana was the first wife. She's the one that's always gonna be respected. Melania would have to realize that, and she's the one who said that she knew her husband was gonna run for president one day in an old interview that has resurfaced. So she is technically the actual first lady. Okay, she is the first lady.
See, you're disrespecting Melania too, just like Ivana.
No, I'm not. Well, Melania is not the side piece. The true side piece is Marla Maples. You're the side piece.
Exactly. You're right. You're right.
Did you just call Marla Maples the side piece?
She is the side
She
piece.
was the side piece. She was.
She's the side piece. Melania is the rebound.
You guys, that was so long ago that you're still hanging out. That had to be in the 80s when that happened.
Yeah. That's how she called them.
You're still going to call her the side piece?
She is the side piece.
She was a side piece. She was.
Melania's not the side piece.
Okay.
And then now I want to go to Arionne. I have a feeling this isn't even Martell's baby, because if it was, she would have been sending those child support papers so quickly, because you know how thirsty she is for clout. You know.
Wait, hold on. Was there a blood test taken?
No, we don't know. We don't know.
Oh, that would be foul. But that's, oh my, Diva, did you ever feel that way?
No, that baby, Martell has strong genes, and that baby looks like him.
Okay.
The baby looks like him.
You can look like someone but not be related to them. Just telling you that.
Sebastian is a mess. You gotta love him.
But also about the Melody situation. Melody should bring her kids around that child. No child should suffer for the consequences.
Should or should not?
Should.
No.
Should. No child should suffer the consequences because of.
Do you have children yourself?
No, I don't. But I don't think they should suffer.
That answers my question.
But what is the start? Okay, let me tell you. What's she supposed to do when her kids start asking questions?
But the kids do feed the little boy.
People share 50-50 custody. It
has
nothing
the kids
to
feed the
do
little
with-
boy.
So if Martell dies, God forbid, that whole relationship is cut. Who's gonna bring those kids to the other kid? That's the thing. That's why Melody does have a responsibility.
Melody doesn't have no responsibility to bring her kids to a side chick kids. So that's what the side chick should have thought about before she laid down with a married man and let him rock his
you can't take it out on the kids.
Kids are
innocent. So Melody has responsibility to bring her kid to a side chick's kid? No, she does not.
Listen,
no, she does not.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. That Melody's and Arionne's children are gonna be brothers and sisters no matter what happens.
Absolutely. When time comes. When time comes.
No, listen, they see the little boy because Martell brings them together.
You married 31 years. If Perry goes out and has a child, would you care or bother to put the kids together?
You would have to. You would have to. Let me tell you why. Because they're brothers and sisters. They got to grow up together. That kid had no part in this.
I'm in agreement that the kids should see each other. I'm not in agreement that Melody needs to be the one to bring these kids together. Martell has the kids half the time. Those kids are in the little boy's life.
Right.
The kids are in the little boy's life. There's even a picture that Martell did.
Melody isn't.
She don't need to be.
That's your problem over there. And I'm not gonna bring that kid over here. Not around me.
Well, if you want the kids to be together, it's Martell's right and his responsibility to stand up as a man and a father and bring them together. Melody ain't got to do shit.
It creates a hostile environment for your children.
It doesn't. As long as the father is
going to bring her kid around this other woman kid, and the other woman is unhinged. This woman still wants her life. She wants to be in Melanie's place. She wants to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville. She needs to get her life together before Melanie can even have a conversation with her that's going to be decent. No, it's up to Martell to bring those kids together.
Let me tell you where the hostility comes from. From Arionne. Do you remember when Melody's kids were screaming, saying, "Leave my daddy alone"?
Yeah, I get it. It's too hostile right now. Which yeah,
you know,
it's too soon.
Yes, it
too
is.
Soon.
It's very sad.
But like later
and for
on,
Melody to stay away, she's actually doing the child service, because then when the other children go there, they can have a relationship. But she has to stay away because she's still going through pain. You know,
Tommy, you leave me alone, girl. Stop. I got a show to run.
Oh, I also want to give my opinion on would I say something if it were my father involved? Okay, in that situation that Ivanka had, Ivanka, you know very well that it's very hard for Congress to hold someone in contempt. You should have kept your mouth shut. I would have.
You guys don't jump on Sebastian.
I would have. I would have.
Don't jump on him. They're going to come after you.
I would have.
I understand Sebastian's loyalty to his father. I have a loyalty like that to my father. I don't think there's nothing my father couldn't do that I wouldn't protect him from. So
let me tell you true story.
But I ain't going to jail. I ain't going to jail.
It's not going. I said all the way up to the line.
Yeah, let me tell you a true story, Sharrell. My dad is probably, I think he just turned 87 or 88. My dad helped me renovate this kitchen. If I called my dad right now and said I needed some money, my dad would give it to me. I'm telling you right now, I promise you this, when it comes to jail, all bets are off. I'm not going to jail for nobody, and I love that man with every fiber in my being. I'm not going to jail for nobody. You can forget that. I even told my son, and you know I love that kid, right? My only son. I told him I'm down for you with anything. But when it comes to jail, no.
I'm not going to go to jail for my father, but I'm going to go all the way up to the line. Like, I'm not talking to you for a long, long time. I might throw a couple lies up in there. that's how I feel about my father. I'm sorry.
But then again, though, y'all acting like Ivanka said something that got him arrested. He down there at Mar-a-Lago right now, drinking up. So why are we even going there with that? She didn't say enough to incriminate him.
And then let me say something about R. Kelly. R. Kelly's victims, I think their parents should be indicted too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yep.
What my kids, my daughter is in last year of college. She's 22. My son is 26. I track them wherever they go. I am on their social media. They block me. They block me, unblock me. If you unblock me, no allowances.
Yep.
No nothing. Don't ask me for shit. Okay? I am the bitch in charge. Okay? I brought you to this bitch. I'm in charge.
What?
Yes. I send my kids everywhere. I just can't see how I can have a girl child leave my house in the morning and go to school, and I don't check in at 12 o'clock. How are classes going? Did you have lunch?
I mean, it's not a
What's
joke.
going
Those
on?
parents need to be held accountable. And the enablers.
Not me. My kid was discriminated at Lake Forest College. I showed up at the beach. Just because this kid is black, you are not going to treat her any kind of fucking way. I am that bitch. You can't let kids just run the show. These parents were involved because they knew who they were dealing with. They were getting paid. And when the money started running dry, now they have a problem.
There you go. There you go.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
They need to be indicted. They need to be investigated. Their bank accounts need to be backdated and check their bank accounts.
Yep.
There's no way I can see. I can't even sit. You know how a little child, 5 minutes of a little child is too much time to look away. But a
Yeah.
person who is, 20 years or 16 years, 2-3
Yeah.
hours, check in. Hi, baby. How you doing? Is everything okay? Okay, I'm at work. We'll talk later. 3, 4,
Yeah.
5 hours, I check in with my kid. I talk to my
Yeah.
kids. They hate me, but they'll laugh at me. All my
I'm
kids
the
hate
same
me.
way. I'm the
Yeah.
same way.
I'm telling you, my kids tell me that I have separation anxiety. No, I don't. I carried you for 9 months in this bitch. I'm in charge.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right, guys, let me bring up another set because we've
Love
gone
you guys.
over.
All right,
Thank
take
you,
care, everybody.
Ruth.
Bye.
Coleslaw.
Sebastian, see you in federal prison.
Let me bring up. We've been talking a bit for a while. Hi. Speaking from the what's your name?
Purple Couch.
Purple
Speaking
Couch.
from the Purple Couch.
Okay, let me read this really quick. Coleslaw thought Martell had money. He didn't. Mel's kids will always be better taken care of, and Mel's not taking care of that baby. Period. Okay, Sin. So you tried to tell me that the parents were involved last time, and hold on, let me bring up Nina. And so Devonair ended up sending me the paperwork. What do you have to say about the R. Kelly thing, really quick? Do the parents need to go to jail? Because I say they do.
Well, I think well, the statute of limitation on Azriel is over as far as holding her
Is
parents
Azriel the
accountable.
person in the
Yeah,
documents?
she's
Yes.
she's Jane 6. Jane
I
Doe.
thought that was her.
That's her.
So Azriel's parents.
Her daddy told R. Kelly he can go into truck. He wanted to have some food trucks. Okay. And when R. Kelly was making that statement when he did the Gayle King thing, saying that her parents, he said that these parents are trying to, sell the kid to him. And that's what he was talking about. And see, the parents, it was all the father, but then the mama was talking to Azriel on a lot of texts too. I don't know if she sent you all the texts, but yeah, the text.
This is just overwhelming.
Telling her how to, seduce R. Kelly and all this. And
wow. Just wow. I just don't know what to say. I just found this out a couple days ago. I just can't believe it. They need to be put in jail. Okay,
Well,
Val, you sound off real quick because you're in the car. What do you have to say?
Well,
can you hear me, Val?
First, I would say, Bow Wow. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you're on a delay.
Bow Wow Wow. Bow Wow Wow. Yippee yo, yippee yay. Dog chase the cat. Anyway, that's why I was laughing at Perry. I understand what Perry's saying, blame Martell of it too, but the whole thing is Coleslaw act like she entitled to do whatever she do because she gave him some coochie. You know, she didn't play like Diva said. She didn't play the side role right. She got to know side girl rules. Side girl, stay on the side, and nobody know who the hell you are. Okay, okay. That's a side chick. That's a real side chick. But see, that D got in the way. That D got in the way. So she let that D get in the way, and she just lost her brain cells. You know, good dick make you lose your brain cells. So she lost her brain cells. She lost her brain cells. But anyway, Arionne's whatever that girl name is, R. Kelly ex-girlfriend, whatever he want to call her, her mama did the same thing Khloe the mama do to them. They just pimp them out, pick who they have a baby by to get some money. That's all they do.
Yep. She made a comment in her Texas on the affidavit that, ooh, my son-in-law gonna be older than me. Ooh, I can't wait to have famous grandbabies.
See? Yeah. I mean, it's sad, but some women do that. Some women do try to pick certain people for their kids to have babies by for a check. It ain't about who. It ain't about I think he's a nice person. It's about, oh, you know what? That child gonna be taken care of.
Exactly.
Purple Couch,
don't know what your child going through.
Definitely, as far as R. Kelly, Azriel, not only did her mother send her to that hotel room, if you read through the transcript, she sent her to the hotel room. The police, then they called the police because it was something that they wanted R. Kelly to do and he didn't do it. So they called the police. The police came to the hotel room, and Azriel showed them the fake ID that she had because he thought she was of age. And then they even called the parents, and the parents said that that was her age. So that she was of age. So this whole thing, a lot of people are not talking about that. And, you know, if we really look at what he was charged with, it wasn't really the sexual things. It was the Mann Act. Right. And he didn't transport these people. And then it was the RICO that he had an enterprise. Well, if you have an enterprise, how come there's only one man that is arrested and serving time?
Right.
You know,
right.
so you have to look at the charges, you know, and so it's so unfortunate. You know, I'm you know, in the court system, and you're seeing this stuff, and it's like, what in the world? You know, people don't realize that what he actually was charged for was not the sexual stuff. And then on top of that, with the only sexual part they did talk about was him giving someone herpes. And
all of them.
his
Wait, stop. On top of all this, he got herpes?
No, listen. His doctor did a test and it came back negative. But because R. Kelly said he was feeling something, he still was giving him the medication, but it came back negative. And so the girl who was claiming she received this package from him, they never even confirmed her test.
Right.
And all of this is in the transcripts. All of this is documented in the court transcript.
That's right, Sharrell. And we read them all, didn't we, Purple Couch?
Go ahead, Tori. Sound off really quickly because I'm down to 3 minutes.
We read all the transcripts, Sharrell, from day one to the end. We read them all. Purple Couch was in it reading the charges for us. Diva, you look beautiful today. I love your dress. And Sharrell, I've been trying to tell you for 3 days, I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
You look so pretty.
Yeah. And Azriel, what's her name? Arionne, whatever. Arionne. Yeah, Diva is on it. And the thing is that Arionne was receiving all these gifts and everything, thinking, and Martell was making her think that he was the big honcho. She didn't know until all this broke out and Melody divorced him that it was actually Melody who's the breadwinner. And so now that she's not getting all these,
Melody makes more money than Vartel?
Yeah, she's the breadwinner. She's the brains.
She's the brains of the whole operation.
Certification. She's the
only one that has builder's license. Martell never had his builder's license.
Right.
Why you think he broke? Why you
think
she had
he is stupid.
Yeah. And now he realized how stupid he is.
He is stupid.
He even got on he was on a platform not too long ago and said that, you know, he knew he had 85%. He don't know why he went and got 15%, which he was talking about coleslaw.
Okay.
And he had all the kids together 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, and that's his responsibility to put the kids together, not Melody. I mean, that's too much hurt right there. That's Martell, and he's been doing that. He's been putting them together, and the kids have been receptive to the little boy. But that's not for Melody to do.
Can I get I got 3 minutes. Go ahead, take us out, Nina.
Okay, and Sharrell, about Khloe.
Wait a minute.
2 years ago, Khloe said on the show that them two had fertilized eggs, and she wanted him to sign over the rights to them because she was going to use them fertilized eggs so she could have all her children by the same man. But she wanted him to sign it over that he wouldn't have nothing to do with the child. And I think when that child support payment got paid, that $1 million, she paid him to sign them eggs over.
Maybe
what's the difference between having different baby daddies and having a baby out of wedlock? Same thing. You ain't no better. I mean, good. Same thing.
Hold on, y'all. I got 2 minutes. Nina, take us out.
Okay,
Nina.
so this is what I want to say about Martell and Melody. Martell was the builder behind everything. He didn't have the license. Melody did, but he was the mastermind behind all this architectural work he did. So I'm not gonna say that Melody had more money than him at the time of their marriage. Now today, do Melody got more money? Of course, Melody is a superstar now. But let me say something about coleslaw. What I was always taught growing up, that the side chick need to be the side chick and be quiet. But this is what happened with Martell. he let her have. See, she had 2 or 3 abortions already, right?
Yep. They was pregnant at the same time.
Wait a minute. That's right. With this last baby, so she wasn't going to have another abortion. Martell messed around and got a young side chick. He should have got somebody his feet that would be quiet and sat on the purple couch like this purple couch right here and wait for the money to roll in. That's all you had to do. And Melody don't have to be a part of these children's lives. She don't. But it's up to Martell to make sure all of his children are together at some point. It's up to him. And he was 100% at fault. He was. But once she knew, she had a choice then. Once she knew, though, she had a choice to be a part of it. She chose to be a part of it because she knew about this, that they was getting ready to have Huntsville come on. So she wanted to stay a part of it. Yes.
She knew from day one.
I got to end it here because I'm on
Wait a minute. I'm going to tell Sharrell, nobody mentioned the fact that he had her BMW repossessed.
Oh wow.
Oh, well.
Okay, you guys, I gotta end it here because I'm on a time schedule. Thank you all so much for calling in. I appreciate your calls.
Thanks, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you.
Love
Y'all
you,
have a good
Love you,
weekend.
Steven. Love you,
All right, thank you.
Sharrell.
Do the
Bye,
same.
Purple Couch.
Okay, bye-bye. Enjoy.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Be blessed.
Bye.
Okay. We got to end it here because I'm over. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your call backstage. I'm completely out of time. I wanted to thank everyone for your super chat. You don't have to support the channel. You do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Please don't forget to click that like button on your way out. It really helps my video. All right, guys, let's say bye on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.